Hey, it's Dr. Thornell. I'm going to show you 3 different versions of the squat for your new resistance training program. The squat, a couple things we can do. Number 1 is a barbell squat, using a barbell if you have that equipment. Number 2 is a dumbbell squat, which would be, if you don't know what a dumbbell is, this is what a dumbbell looks like. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use gallons of water, half gallon of water, just something of equal weight in either hand, or if you can only find one thing, a kettlebell, a single dumbbell, again, a gallon of water. We can do what's called a goblet squat, which is just using a singular weight, which I'll talk you through in just a minute. But we're going to start with the barbell squat. Some of the things to keep in mind when you squat. First thing to keep in mind is safety. When we squat, we only want to come down as far as we can comfortably. We should feel discomfort in the muscles, ache and burn, but not pain, and never in joints. As we come down, if we start to feel something in our knees, then for now we just go as far as we can until we hit that discomfort, and we come right back up. Even if it's a limited range of motion, we're still going to be working the muscle. Ideally, what our squat should look like is this. We want to come all the way down, basically resting our hamstrings or our rear end on our ankles, and then come straight up. The first movement of any squat is not to bend forward, it's to put your rear end backwards like we were going to sit in a chair. So I sit in the chair and then I continue on as long as I can till I reach that depth that's comfortable, and I come back up. So utilizing the barbell to do that would look like this. When we squat, we want to keep our spine angle as neutral as possible. We don't ever want to go down to the point where our legs stop going down and our upper body continues. Then we're in trouble. So keep your spine angle pretty much at the same angle. One way you can check your spine angle is, be right back. If you'll take a broomstick or a yardstick and hold it against your spine like this, what we want to do is, as we squat, maintain that spine angle. No part of my spine ever leaves that stick as I go up and down. The second version of the squat is dumbbells. We're going to hold the dumbbells in our hands. Everything else stays the same. I'm going to bring the dumbbells up here. Otherwise, we're just doing a deadlift, which we'll get to. Hold the dumbbells up on your shoulders, and we're going to squat and come back up. One thing that might help you get a little bit of depth in your squat is to put a piece of 2x4 or any kind of little block that you can put under your heels, no more than an inch, probably 1.5 inches tall. That will just take some of the strain off of your hips to be able to give you more mobility. So the weight comes up. We want to keep that spine angle. Looking up helps to maintain that. Once I look down at the ground, my body tends to follow where my eyes go. So I'm going to keep my eyes up and push up. The third version of your squat is what's called a goblet squat. We're going to hold the weight. Again, can be a gallon of water, a dumbbell. The weight is up to you. We're going to hold it close to our body, eyes up. Bring the rear end down as far as we can comfortably. One of the methods that we're going to talk about on the squat to press is having a bench underneath you, where you come down and you actually touch a bench or a chair with your rear end and then go back up. So follow along on the other exercises and you'll see that one in a bit.